Let's solve some problems here. What is the perimeter of the shaded area if the shape is a quarter circle with a radius of 8? So we're given here a quarter circle and its radius, which is equal to 8. So that means this is 8 and this one too. We don't know this one. So to solve for the perimeter, we just have to add up the sides, this side, and this arc, the curve. Okay, and now to find this one, this curve here, we know that the circumference of the circle is just equal to 2 pi r, and it says here this is a quarter circle, so that means this curve here is just equal to 2 pi r over 4, or just 1/2, would be 1/2 pi r. Now we can solve for the perimeter. So the perimeter is just equal to 8 plus 8 plus 1/2 pi r, and the radius is just equal to 8. So this is 16 plus 8 divided by 2 is 4 pi. Or therefore the perimeter is just equal to 4 pi plus 16. So the answer here is letter D. If the diagonal of a square measures 16 square root of 2 centimeters, what is the area of the square? So if this is our square, it says the diagonal is just equal to 16 square root of 2. Okay, the sides of a square and the diagonal of a square form an isosceles right triangle. So the length of the diagonal here is just square root of 2 times the length of the side. So that means one side of the square measures 16 centimeters. And since the area of the square is just the square of the side, because all of the sides of a square are equal, so that means the area here is just equal to 16 centimeter squared. And that is equal to 256 square centimeters. So the answer here is letter D. The area of circle A is 6.25 pi square inch. If the radius of the circle is doubled, what is the new area of circle A? To solve for the area of the circle, that is just equal to pi r squared, where r is the radius. Okay. If the radius r here is doubled, so that means the radius is just equal to 2r. And therefore the area increases by a factor of 4. So our new area here will be pi times 2r squared. This is just equal to pi 4r squared, or 4 pi r squared. So this is the area of the new circle. So let's solve for the radius here first. For the original circle, this is pi r squared. We're given the area 6.25 pi square inch. equals pi r squared. So the radius is just the square root of 6.25 pi over pi. And this cancels out. So the radius is just equal to the square root of 6.25, which is just equal to 2.5. And now we can solve for the new area. So the new area would be, okay, area equals 4 pi r squared, and our radius is 2.5 squared. So this is just 6.25 pi times 4 square inches, or this is just equivalent to 25 pi square inch. So the answer here is letter C. David draws a line that is 13 units long. If negative 4, 1 is one endpoint of the line, which of the following would be the other endpoint? So if this is our line here, and we're given one endpoint, which is negative 4, 1, we need to find this other endpoint. But since we're given that the line is 13 units long, so that means the distance from this point to this one is equal to 13. Therefore, we can use the distance formula to find the value of the other endpoint. So how are we going to do that? What we can do here is we just do trial and error, or we substitute the points in the choices here. So I've already tried everything here, and my answer is letter A, 113. You just have to substitute the value of the points in the distance formula and equate it to 13. So let me show you this one, letter A. So that would be 13 equals the square root of x sub 2. Okay, so we have 1 and 13 here. X sub 2, negative 4 minus 1 squared plus 1 minus 13 squared. So 13 equals, if the result of the expression on the right is equal to 13, and that means the answer is correct. So this is negative 5 squared plus negative 12 squared. So 13 equals 25 plus 144. This is just equal to 169. And the square root of 169 is just equal to 13. And there, the right and the left results are just equal. So that means this point is correct. So the answer is letter A.